All right. So what I'm going to do is we're going to move on to for loops. So a for loop is a way to do something repetitively if until a certain threshold is met. So we're going to create a variable called do until, and this is going to be 5. And we're going to create another variable called, let's do this all in one. So for, and then we open this up. We set the initial value, so we're going to set I equal to 0. Put a semicolon. We're going to say this is the condition that this for loop is going to run until something becomes not true or until this statement becomes false. So we're going to say I is less than 10, and then put a semicolon, and then the next one is what's going to happen after the loop is done. So we're going to say I plus plus, which means we're going to add 1 to the I variable. Let's create that like that. There we go. Now I'm going to print out just I. So let's go ahead and console log current I value is, then I'm going to put a comma, and I'm going to print out I. Now, I'm going to save this and refresh. And as you can see, it repeats that for as long as this variable, here's the conditional statement, is less than 10. So again, what's happening is the first loop through, it's going, okay, let's print this, I equals 0, then let's add 1 to I, and go back through this, is 1 less than 10. Yep, so print that again, and it prints out 1. Let's add another to I, so it becomes 2, and it says, is 2 less than 10? And it continues that until this statement becomes false. So if this is going to do nothing essentially because we haven't initialized I, it doesn't even run once. And that's a for loop, so you can do something multiple times. And this is a very basic and essential bit of code right here. You're going to have to know how to make for loops to repeat something over and over. Because we don't want to repeat things over and over. We want it to be a little bit flexible and run however many times it has to. So that's why we do this. And by the way, you can name the I variable, you can name that anything you want, but you have to use it consistently here. If you change this to K, then you need to check K against, the truth checking there. And then you also need to add 1 to K. Not I. So that is a basic for loop. In the next video, what I want to get into is maybe putting a few things together and creating functions.